Ready. Set. 70 Lions. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Set go. Go.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay a game. First down, he takes the snap. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. They're going play action. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. They give it to him again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Past midfield to the 40. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Now give left side. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Fred Warner.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to the well again. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. Decision to make here. It's 4th and inches on the enemy side. They'll run for this. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They put a receiver in motion right. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone. Mixing the receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. It's the Rams, needing 8 on 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Rams earn the chance to tie it before halftime. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Brought in right side. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 41. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll get it up to the 44. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
To throw here on 1st down. He's on the move. On the run right. Brought in inside the 20. Dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Defense, one stop.
Running back sent in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Keep it rolling, boys. That's it. Keep it rolling. Let's get two.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Kittle's got it on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up an LA first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. They'll run here following the penalty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
first down. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Hand off to the back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to step out a little short of the 10.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
On first down, they'll run. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Oh, he loses the football. Picked up by the Rams. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Rams leading by 7. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to the well again. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Another carry for him. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The 12-year vet strikes true. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You Okay, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They're throwing it. 4th, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Throwing now. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they say catch. Great play. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er first down. They'll throw it. Finding Pearsall. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Complete to Pearsall. And that tackle stops him after a... Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Oh, no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run, loses yards.
Even in a spot that screamed, pass! His eyes kept looking to the backfield. So when they tried to run it, well, he broke on that ball, stunned everybody with a big-time stick.
Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They're set up at the 35 now. Man in motion here. Lone back gets the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.